welcome along and welcome back to Attingham Park. Today we are going to be getting everything loaded up and sold, starting off with the wheat. We are in a really good position, so let's just pop out here and get this loaded up. So yeah, we have 110,000 litres of wheat to sell. We have 14,500 litres of sorghum here to sell, but we've got a whole load in the shed as well. So we're going to be selling all of that off today. As I said, starting off with the wheat. And we're going to be doing it 30,000 litres at a time, thanks to our truck. Now, out here, what price is the wheat selling for? Now, the reason we're selling right now is because best price for wheat is £676 per litre, per 1,000 litres, and it's currently selling at 698 down at county stores. Now, that is a slightly different place to where we've been before, because we've only been to British Gain and the Old Windmill before. County stores is still to the south, but I think it's down in amongst everything in the town instead. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, oh, it's right by, we have sold to county stores before. It's right by the fuel station down the other end. So yeah, we can get ourselves moving, head down there and start the money rolling in. And this is going to be a huge amount of money we're making this year off here. Between this and the sorghum, this is going to be a massive payday. And the sun's rising a bit now as we're approaching the sell point, so it's getting a nice little bit brighter around here. I always love how closely maneuverable this sell point is. Can I get out here and have a look? Let's have a look. Bring it round. Yeah, we should be able to just lean our head out the window and see a little bit better. And into the sell point like that. Perfect. Right, let's tip this up then and make some money. And there we go, all tipped out. 21,003 harvest income plus 2,500 environmental score. So yeah, not bad at all. We are making about, well, it's about 660. Should be 700 for that, but maybe that does include the price of the environmental score on top, because 700, we're only getting just over 20,000 for that, when the price is at 700. Seems a little bit low. Actually, while driving back and trying to work it out, yeah, that math is spot on. 21,000 is 70% of 30,000, and yeah, it is 700 £700 per 1,000 litres. So it's not that surprising. That is absolutely spot on. So we're getting closer to 750 to 800,000, including the environmental score. 800 per 1,000, including the environmental score. So that is really quite cool. I'm very pleased. That's a cracking price for the wheat. So it's going to take us 4 trips to get the wheat done on here, but it is absolutely going to be worth it. Alone doing the wheat is going to get us the money we need to buy field 14. And another full trailer full. We'll turn our lights off now because there's no need to have those on. And we can head down and get the second lot sold. Today is very much going to be a whole load of trips down to sell points to get stuff sold. We have got this and we have got the sorghum to go, but it's going to be well worth it. This is going to be just a massive payday. It's the final load of wheat to deliver down here to county stores. The price has been steadily increasing all morning. So we are currently up to £708 per 1,000 litres. So that's an extra £8 per 1,000 litres we're getting at the moment, which is brilliant. The snow has started to fall, so it is getting a little bit colder, but that won't affect anything we're doing today. But what does affect what we're doing today is we are about to go over 140,000, and I'm fairly sure that that puts us in the realms of buying field 14. No, 165,000 is what we need for that. So yeah, we're not quite there yet. It's almost completely silty clay, that field, but everything around us is. So yeah, we are not in a bad position. We are 151, so another 16,000 to go, and then we're going to be able to afford field 14, which of course already has, I think, winter wheat in it. So that is going to set us up really, really nicely. And so next we're going to go and start loading up the sorghum. Now that we've got all of the wheat sold, what we need to do is get the sorghum done. I think I called it sorghum as I was leaving the sell point. So yeah, sorghum sold. It's one of those things, mixing it up and getting sorghum and soybeans mixed up. But why is that not loading? Oh, no, we don't want to do that. I nearly tipped all of our sorghum that we just filled up back into the silo then. That would not have been good. Right, we only have, though, about half a trailer, just under half a trailer here. So what we need to do now is get the rest. And this is where the rest of our sorghum is, in this shed here. And this is why we only appeared to have 1,400 litres of it. Because, sorry, 14,000 litres of it, because we already had, we'd left that in the main silo when we shouldn't have. I want my 7610 here, and we'll move the trailer out the way. We'll just pull that into the shed here with us, and then we can get easy access to the sorghum with our auger. One of those things where we probably could do with updating our silo as well and getting it so that we can take 3 crops in there. It's not a huge problem having to store them in the shed like this for our 3rd crop, but it doesn't make things overly easy either. So we'll just pull this into here and park it up like that, and then we can pop back out and move this. So start it up. I want to see if I can get it into a position where we can pull a whole load of stuff from around it. This is going to take time to do because of this. Right, and start it up. And then we should be able to just back this into the shed and start loading up sorghum. And this is going to take a little bit longer because we are having to use the auger for this. But this is fairly decent, this little auger. I quite like it. It works fairly well for us. Something I think I might need to go and get to make this easier is a bucket for my front loader. Because we're picking up most things in the area. But it would be probably easier to leave this at the edge and then just tip the bucket at the end. It's taking quite a big amount or a big distance, so we might be all right. Are we full, or how close are we to being full? We're getting there. It's filling up nicely. And after a little bit of moving about, we are full. There we go. That's taken actually a big whack out of there. So I think we've only got about 60,000 litres here. And the snow has cleared up while we've been in there. So how much can we sell our sorghum for? 923 at British Grain. 941 is the price. So by the looks of this, actually, we want to hold off selling this till January. Which is unfortunate because I would really quite like to have got the sorghum sold today. So what we'll do, because I don't think... Yeah, what we'll do is we'll get this parked up. We'll park all this where it go into that shed. But the fact that this hasn't reached best price yet when it had appeared to is interesting. I don't think we've got anything else that's in that state. So let's turn this off. Do that. We'll turn this off as well. And yeah, so that is ready to sell in January. In the meantime, I do want to go and get a tractor and move some stuff around the yard. Oh, and yeah, we're going to be using the tractor and trailer as well. So let's just park this up here. And in fact, no, we're not going to use this tractor. We're going to park this up here. I'm going to go and take this, and I think we're going to head down to the shop and go and grab a new piece of kit now that is going to help us to feed our pigs and hopefully get the gardens working a little bit more efficiently. And originally I was going to use the lorry to transport what we're going to transport next, but to be perfectly honest, I think the tractor and trailer will do just as well. So what I want to do now is basically sort out our gardens. We need to get them cleared. We want to be moving around and reshape that part of the yard. So we need to make sure we get everything out of them. Let's just check. Oh, wow. There's a JCB Agri Pro available. That would be perfect on the farm. But we can't afford to do that at the moment if we're going to buy ourselves a new field. What I do want is a belt system, and we want one that is fairly inexpensive and is going to allow us to fill stuff up. So the Meridian might be good for that. The Westfield, no, the Westfield isn't. That would work well for us. But I think just this old John Deere actually, for 1,000 would do this. Although this does require a tractor to run on it, so we'll have to get one of our other tractors on it. But yeah, I think this will do the job. So let's buy this for 1,000 and head back out. It also fits the age of what we're running on here quite nicely as well. And the idea of this is that we can hold pallets over the bottom and get it to basically load up the trailer without having to lift pallets over the side. Let's just back this up a little bit further. There we go. Right, and we should be able to get this back to the yard now. Now we could run this. We could run this on this 7610 actually, and use another tractor for carting. That might be the way to go. Now it shouldn't take much horsepower to do this, so we'll yeah, we'll shove this on the 7610, and that could run it. And we'll go and get the 8340 and stick that on the trailer, and then we can do the carting with that. So we'll bring this around here and park it up. Yeah, for £1,000 to do this job is a really good bargain. There we go. Now, can I move this? Yes. Start the engine. We want to fold it up. No. Okay. Is there a way to move it? Yeah. So we want a little bit more height on it just to get it above the trailer. And bonk it there like so. We should then be able to just bring this round the side and hook it up to the side of it. Now this will either work really well or won't work at all. And I'm kind of hoping... Ah, yes, there we go. So it does connect it to it, which is perfect. We should be able to turn it on. Maybe not. Maybe it needs something like that. Or maybe it just needs to be connected up to it and have it running to work. And then we can put our little Ford 4000 to work again and see if we can get this loading stuff. So into our garden, we have so much to unload from here. Yeah, open production menu. No, we want corn. All right. And unload 11 pallets of corn, please. It will only unload 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can do that. And grab one of these. And it's just a case of holding it over here. And we know that we can do, well, 14 of these will load the trailer once. 30 of them would load our big truck. But now, of course, we've got sorghum sitting in the big truck. And I don't want to end that. But yeah, look at that. PTO is going. That's in there. And we've got corn in the trailer. So this is the last one from this batch. Got about a half full trailer at this point. So we'll go and grab some more out. And yeah, at 8,000 a go, I think we're going to be here a while. Yeah, we've still got 40,000 litres left. So take this up to 8 pallets. Down to 32. To empty this out then is going to require 4 more runs after this. So our trailer is nearly full. I think this takes us up to 14,000 litres. One more should give us, because I think this trailer holds 14 and a half. So we'll take one more of these then and just put it in. And that will then top this trailer off. We'll go and get the 8340, back it up, and get it over. So yeah, there we go. And wow, that trailer is looking very full. Corn, 14,500 litres. 500 litres of corn in the actual thing itself. Perfect. I still struggle a little bit with the fact that our most powerful tractor on the farm is not the newest. And that this being our newest tractor is not our most powerful. So this has 125 horsepower. Our 7810 is the turbo version and has 135 horsepower. Right, full trailer. And yet this time we're not selling these. We're going to put as much corn into the in with the pigs as we can, because this is their base food and it is the thing that makes them most efficient. And I think we might look actually at selling some pigs off next time. We're getting a fairly full sty here, and at the same time they're maturing rather nicely. Let's tip this, and while we're doing that, let's have a look at the status of the pigs themselves. Yeah, we've got 420. There we go. 7 months old, 420. Wow. 2 months, 3 months. 1,000. There we go. 22 months, 1,108. So the same for the German ones. And yeah, do we have anything older than 22 months? I think that's it. Yeah. So we might sell off these 22-month-old pigs. I think we will make a fairly decent amount of money from those. And that's the kind of price we're going to look to sell our pigs off. That means as well, our pigs almost immediately on doing that are going to be profitable, which is amazing. Right, I think we want to get one more load in today of this, and then we'll probably continue this next time. And yeah, as I said, sell off some pigs. Last pallet to load in, and there we go. In it goes. And away. Turn that off. We shouldn't have any in here this time. So I'm going to turn this off. That's still on. Turn that off. Oh, maybe I have to turn this off. Hang on. Come around here. Can we get into this? Nope. Okay. Looks like we can't turn that off at the moment. I will sort that out in a minute. But we've got another 14,500 litres of corn here ready to go in with the pigs. And so our pigs now are going to be very nicely fed for a good while. I think we should be all right with them. And as I said, we're going to make a load of money. We've got quite a few pigs actually to sell off next time. And as that tips, this is where I'm going to leave it for today. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below. Follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.